Good morning, guys. This is Saturday, April the 7th, 2018, and I'm still here at Valley of the Fires Recreation Area, BLM, a Bureau of Land Management site in New Mexico near Carrizozo. And it's about 35 out there this morning and a little breezy, which is very cold to me, but it's warm in here now. Finally. It wasn't very warm when I first got up because it didn't have the heat on, but anyway, yeah, in the 30s, windy is cold to me. 40s, okay, 50s. If the temperature in the morning is 50 degrees, that's perfect camping for me. But it's a little cool, but that's all right. The weather forecast shows it's going to be 48 this morning. They only missed by about 15 degrees, but anyway, that's okay. They get close. But anyway, this is Bernie O. Show. That's his name. Bernie O. Show. That's it. And it's on Meet Gwendolyn. What a wonderful woman. I enjoyed talking with her a whole lot. And anyway, it says, delightful woman, Rusty 78609. Thanks for sharing. If she survived New York from 1967 to 1977, she's one tough old gal. That I can tell you. Thanks for introducing us to her. Yeah, she was very, very interesting to talk to, and when I run across an interesting individual, I always like to do a video, and yeah, because it's like finding a diamond in the rough, I'm telling you. Finding somebody that's done something outside the norm, so to speak. Anyway, Linda Lou, Miss Gwendolyn, and believe me, we got so many comments, there's no way I'll get to all of them, but I'll get to as many as I can. Linda Lou, Miss Gwendolyn, you're amazing. Excellent way of looking at being open to life, improvisation. Thank you both for a very interesting interview. Well, thank you, Linda Lou. Cajun Jameis, lovely, sharp lady, impromptu. Rusty, she didn't say anything at all about country music. Maybe she could do a little waltz across Texas, kind of off the cuff, don't you know? Yep, I guess she probably could. Time Zone, nice interview, thank you. Richard Blanchett, wow, thanks. All these are on Meet Gwendolyn. Dreaming Angels Reborn, very interesting and inspiring lady. Thanks for sharing her with us, Rusty. You're quite welcome. DB, need to drink a beer. Throw the empty into the air. Shoot the can with a shotgun. Okay, I'll go do that right now. Be right back. Mike Warner. Oh, okay, but can she cook? Very funny, Mike. Tracy Phillips, very interesting lady. The joy of meeting new people, much. That's what I enjoy about traveling. You get to meet new people, and it brings you out of your rut. Mike Butterfield, my mom and dad are buried in Santa Rosa. They lived Northern California very much, or they liked California. He said they loved it. I think he meant they liked it. Anyway, PJ Bikerful left some links to Gwendolyn, or some stuff. Apparently found some stuff she did. He's got a link to her book. It's on Amazon. It's Improvisation, Way of Life, I guess. Yeah, check it out. Thank you, PJ. She deserves it. Gwendolyn does. I see you 812. So if you pay for the days you stayed when you are leaving the park, does that mean paying the envelope is on the honor system? Well, yeah, it's a little more than the honor system, and you know they check them. You know well, basically, you know what happens. Yeah, there's people that scam the system all the time. Okay, but you know that's not a good thing to do, because that's how this BLM here operates. You know, if they don't generate enough revenue to cover the overhead, then the BLM nationwide will look at shutting this park down. So yeah, if everybody pays, the system works. There's always a few that try to beat the system. Gary Smith, great video, Rusty. Dion McGrath, a lovely woman. I also love classical music. You were blessed to meet her. Thank you for sharing. Dion McGrath says, a lovely woman, also love classical music. Okay, thank you for sharing her story. MMP Cody, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Bonjean. What a talented and interesting interview with Gwendolyn. Thanks for sharing. You're quite welcome. Tom Cruise. All right, about time he contacted me. It's C-R-U-S-E though. If she likes water, the Rio Grande runs along South Valley, New Mexico, Albuquerque and North Valley. Wow, nice spot in Roswell, not too far from there. Anyway, thank you, Tom. Linda Lanasa left a thumbs up. Talaka47 says, I don't know about New Mexico, but all in all the other states I have camped at, you have to put the campsite number on the envelope before you pay. Yeah, on these envelopes, let me show you one. Right, this is a pay envelope, okay? This is a pay envelope for the Bureau of Land Management. And on the front, it asks you for the amount enclosed, number of days, permit purchase, vehicles, license number, state, home zip code, and then assigned campsite number. Well, they don't assign campsites here. So what you do, you can put your campsite number on if you want to. Number and group, blah, blah, blah. But what I do is I wait till I leave and then I pay. But that's it. And then on the back, they got this little thing here that you tear, this part here that tears off. It's got a perforation. You tear that off and put it on your windshield so they can see that you have paid. But I put it on my windshield when I arrive, and I put the dates that I'm going to arrive and plan to depart. I put my license plate number on this thing and put it on the windshield. And then when I depart, I pay. That's the way I do it. Main thing they're worried about, they just want people to pay. Anyway, Jim Anderson, a woman with a very full life. It was nice of her to share her memories, and little does she know that this video may become a lasting legacy long after she has gone into that bandstand in the sky. I hear you. Terry, I guess, planning for old age or whatever. Something I learned, L-E-A-R-N-T, recently from the internet, of course, is that mushrooms are the most nutritious thing to eat for older people. The reishi, R-E-I-S-H-I mushroom is the best one. It's available in North America. Of course, I must stipulate the typical internet disclaimer saying that I put this information out for information purposes only. Okay. In other words, you're not sure it was what you read on the internet was true. Edward Chauvin, I must be in the minority. I watch every one of your videos all the way to the end. Love the tours and info. Thanks, Rusty. Ed Show. Okay, but anyway, not very few. Apparently not, because the average view time on my video is about 4 minutes and 35 seconds or so. Stephen Clint. Amazing lady, thanks for the interview. You bet. Terry I, yes, Rusty, dark unsweetened chocolate is the heart-healthy choice. Ha, ha, ha. I did not vote for Trump. Okay, never mind. I don't care who you voted for. I see you 812, 400-year-old tree. Rumor has it you planted that tree as a kid. It's true. I was very young, though. Yeah, I hear you. Thank you. I caught that little tongue-in-cheek jab. Dan Fretzel. Amazing how people with such talent and have traveled the world settle in such out-of-the-way places. Yeah, there's some people that live in a place called, oh, I can't even think of the name of it, but it's a little place in New Mexico, and there's a famous writer that lives there. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of entertainers and stuff live around Taos. Jane Delaney, meet Gwendolyn. I love her attitude, just letting stuff unfold. I agree. Roger St Maarten. Comment call, Lee, if you are in such good shape, take a hike. Yeah, I know who he's talking about. Arcuda 2001, what a lovely lady. Love her perspectives. Thank you. Gwendolyn, be well. Roger St Maarten, she is the kind of lady that I would like to sit down and have a beer with. Yeah, she's a conversationalist, I'll tell you. She can tell some good stories. John Wadsworth, Rusty, in 3 or 4 years. I'm 3 or 4 years from buying a truck and trailer. I'm doing my homework well in advance. Keep up the great work. Maybe I'll see you on the road sometime. Maybe. Meet Gwendolyn. This is John Gertbach. Seems to be a nice, quiet little town to live in. I'm sure it is. It appears to be. Not much going on. This is on comment call, Rondland 100. Lottie got it. Thanks, Rusty. We'll order soon through your link. That is, if I carry out my thought to jump on the YouTube wagon and start my own channel. Don't know if my skin is thick enough, but I'm thinking about it. Well, go for it. What do you got to lose? Worst thing that happens, you change your mind. As far as using the Amazon link, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And all of you that have, pat yourself on the back. I appreciate it. Ernest Lucas, very intelligent and interesting person. You bet she was. Vanjie Lee, wow, Rusty, what an inspiration. Interview. Gwendolyn is a unique and wise lady. I sure learned something from this interaction. Well, I'm glad. Rokomo 1, Rusty, I like your attitude. Keep up the good work. You're welcome. Thank you, Rokomo 1. David Burrell. What an inspiration. She is just wonderful. Thanks, Gwendolyn and Rusty. Thank you, David Burrell. Ronlin 100. Wonderful interview, Rusty. What a fascinating lady Miss Gwendolyn is. I enjoyed hearing her story very much. My thanks to you both. If I can find it, I will purchase her book about the value of improvisation or sea tides, and have put the walk to see Carozzo's painted burrows on my list. Thank you, Rusty. Yeah, they have a little map you can follow around. As far as finding her book, PJ Bikerful left a link to the Amazon thing, the book. Rokomo 1, that was a very refreshing interview. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed it. It's easy when you've got somebody that'll talk to interview. You just say, how are you doing, and let them take it away. And all you got to do is hold the camera. Big deal. Anyway, what else we got here? Tony Todd, a national treasure. He's talking about Gwendolyn. Wolfgang Hoffman. Wow, what an interesting woman, an amazing life story. It's incredible who you meet in the most unlikely places. I'm telling you, it is too true, man. It is too true. You open the door somewhere and there's somebody sitting there that's a real individual, okay? Not many of them, but they're there. Brenda Coweta. Hey, Rome, Georgia, not too far from me. She's a delightful person, really is. Sarah J., meet Gwendolyn. Wonderful stories and people you're finding, the great traveling, thinking free, improvisational tribe. She is one of us, and so fits your and many of our journey. She is wonderful. This is my favorite part of life, meeting kindred, beautiful, free-thinking souls. Yeah, I enjoy it too, because there's not many out there. There's not, believe it or not. There's a thundering herd, and then there's everybody else. Paul Harrington, General Rusty, I used the link this afternoon. Thank you very much, Paul, for using the Amazon link. Hope you get something. Well, I do too. I'm sure I will. I'm trying to get the most of what I get at Walmart from Amazon now for you, and it saves me a trip. Well, I'm glad you're doing that, Paul. Thank you very much. Very courteous. Dave Edelman, we'll do about 3 or 4 more. I got to go to Ruidoso this morning, and then get back in time to put my solar out. It was a little cloudy yesterday. Dave Edelman, meet Gwendolyn. Wow, what a gem. Diamond in the rough. Kind soul and easy to listen to. I would pay money to sit and talk to her. Priceless. I hope to obtain her book. Improvisation reaches to the bottom of my being. Having a plan is a must. Willing to change the plan detrimental. One of your greatest videos to date. This one passes the Beer 30 videos, and that says a lot. You're okay, Dave. You'll be all right. Okay, we'll do 3 more, and then we'll shut her down. Paul Harrington, if a person can live like you are for free and rotate spots all year, I would seriously consider it. Like you said, it adds fulfillment and flavor to your life. It does. But, I don't know. I'm just going to take it one day at a time, because I'm not going to commit and say, yeah, I'm going to do this, because I'm just one day at a time. That's it, guys. Calvin Stevens, very interesting lady. Sarah J. I got a long comment. I'll read a couple of sentences, and that'll be the end of it for today. Just love your videos and travels. This is a wonderful campground. Beauty. Thanks, Rusty. I think you walked us into this. I did. I was here last year. Nice to get the tour, and thanks. And also lots of folks have these nice small ones like you. Anyway, thank you, Sarah, for your comment, and thank all of you for your comments, and thank all of you for that used the Amazon link that mentioned it. I appreciate it. And also, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the Amazon link, or if you don't want to fool with it, don't. You know, but I get a small commission. I'm an Amazon affiliate, and it doesn't cost you a dime. So it's a win-win, at least it appears so. But anyway, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It's almost mandatory out here because it's so dry. And it's good for you to help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight if that's what you need or want to do. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that lowers stress, and lowering stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure it is. And what else? Stretch, 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 walk, walk, walk. You know, do whatever you need to do to keep yourself healthy, because when you're healthy, you feel like doing things and you feel good, okay? And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind, because don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. It's yours. I mean, this is all yours, okay? So don't let them get in there. And if the talking heads on TV are doop, 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 giving you a hard time, shut them off. Shut them off. You don't have to listen to that crap. But anyway, it is a breezy, cool day here in at the Valley of Fires, and I'm fixing to go do my stretching and walking after having my breakfast. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for your comments, and we'll keep this adventure going. Where I go next, I have no clue. One day at a time, man. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.